Hi, I'm d.ramirez, and this is why I love my FXpansion Geist. I first came across FXpansion when they released a plugin called Guru. It's a drum machine style sequencer plugin, and it just really appealed to me, so I got heavily into it. I read all the manuals, like you do because you're a geek, and so I got really into Guru. Guru was, I made a lot of remixes from Guru in the sort of mid-2000s, and then FXpansion updated Geist and updated Guru, and they called it Geist. It's very much along the same lines as Guru. It's basically the step sequencer environment. You can see that it's got the 16 steps there. It's got 16 pads. Each one has their own, can be allocated its own sound. This is actually a preset engine. They call these engines because there are 8 engines, which makes it quite complicated, but let's focus on one engine. One engine has 16 sounds, and each of these lines corresponds, each of these lines there, kick 1 corresponds to that pad. Okay, so if I want to put a basic kick drum pattern in, I use my pencil tool and I quickly add the 4/4 kick drum there. If you want to change the velocity of each pad, you've got the up or down feature there. Let me erase that one. That will, turn the volume up and down of each one. So let's quickly, there's my kick. I want to put that clap in there, so that's on the 5th. Make sure that but that clap, if you can hear, it's quite an early clap. We've got these extra features here. We've got one called shift, which means we can actually shift the hit of each individual drum hit slightly forward. So to compensate for that clap, we can add that clap to it as well. Hi-hat. Let's add just quick, simple 16 hi-hat. You can see how simple it is to do that. Then each one's got a volume, and if I want to, so here's the pattern. It's quite stiff at the moment. If I want to it's got a great swing feature. One simple knob which adds more swing in. Here it is. But what's really great about FXpansion Geist is that you've got these lanes here. So if I want to change the velocity of something, then I can easily do that using my pencil tool. But each individual sound you can pan it a different way. You can, and this is per sound, per hit. So you can pan it, and you can also change things like the pitch of the sound as well. So you can create some really random, just stick some random stuff in. You do some really interesting. It's quite very intuitive to program it. It can be random, or if you know what you're doing, you can just go, right, I want that there, I want that on that hit. Say, for instance, I want to reverse a sound. It's a really, really simple way of getting something that would be quite complicated to do in your DAW, basically. It reminds me very much of the olden days of programming, say, a TR-909 or a TR-808, or using the Arturia Spark. It's very much like that in a software plugin version, and that's why I love it, because it's you can be quite random, just throw things in. Comes with a great sound library, and they even, and this is my claim to fame, is that they came to me and asked me to do part of the sound library, which I did do. So there's a d.ramirez preset in the Geist plugin, which is which I'm quite proud of. So yes, that's why I love it so much.